Hey, what's going on, guys? Derrik here. Welcome back to the channel. So I got a request for a Morgan Wallen song called Wonderin' About the Wind. It's a song that was on his double album, and I was told that he posted a video on his Instagram of him playing it. So I'm gonna check that out first, and then I'm going to go into the actual song and see if they're played the same way. So hoping I can show you guys kind of how to play it like he does, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. So anyways, let's jump into the video. This is Morgan Wallen, Wonderin' About the Wind.
I don't know where the hell it comes from. Got no idea where it goes when it leaves. When it's here, it's here. When it's gone, it's gone. Kinda like them Smoky Mountain fall time trees. Guess I'll leave it to something bigger to figure it all out. But I sure could use a little breeze right now. If anybody out there somewhere got a secret they want to share on what it does to her, what it does to us, really just ain't fair. And why it always takes her with it, only brings her back now and then. Yeah, I've always been wondering about the wind.
Oh, that's funny too, because it says, so I'm reading the caption here. It says, well, I'm definitely probably gonna get in trouble for this, but it's a strange time. So he must have shared this. I don't think I ever saw this. April 7th, 2020. So yeah, this is way before the album came out. So what I can tell is his guitar in this video is tuned down a full step. So my guitar right here is in standard tuning. I do not have a guitar a full step down. I have one that's a half step down. So if the actual, I don't know, I've heard the song. I've listened to the whole album like 10 times over, but I don't know if it's actually in, what would that be? Key of F. Let's go into the, the actual studio version of the song now and see if it's the same key. If it is, I'm gonna have to tune my guitar down a full step. So let's just check it out first. Okay. Yeah, so the studio version is actually a half step down. So a little higher than he was playing in that video. But if you want to play it like the studio version, you'll have to tune your guitar down a half step. I bet if he plays this live, and I didn't see a video of him actually playing it acoustically yet, other than the Instagram video, I bet he'll play it in the key of the studio version. But just a guess. So let me grab this other guitar quick. That's a half step down. Might not be in perfect tune, but it's close. So I have this guitar down a half step so you're able to play it in the key of this song. So let's go back here. So that opening lick, I think it's something like, that's probably how I would play it. So basically what I'm doing there is I'm hammering on to the 4th string of the 2nd fret. And then I'm picking the 3rd string on the 2nd fret. And then I pick it again, but I slide up to the 4th fret. And what I'm doing there is I'm kind of sliding up, picking again, and pulling off. And then sliding back up. So really slow, it sounds like this. So I think that's kind of that opening lick. If you go back and watch Morgan play it though.
I don't know where the hell it comes from.
Yeah, so what he's kind of doing there is he's going. So what I'm doing is I'm hammering on. And then I'm picking 2, 3, 4, 3. And then I kind of slide up from the 2nd string on the 5th fret, or sorry, the 5th string on the 2nd fret to the 5th string on the 3rd fret. So that's kind of how I would play it. So again, it's like this This is like a B over G type of chord. Then you have the C add 9, and then you have this G. So really slow all together, it sounds like this. On the G, you basically do the same thing as you do on this B over G. So I'm just going 6, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 6, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3. And then on that C, when I kind of slide up to it on the 3rd fret, then I also pick the 4th and 3rd string. And then to the 6th string. So that's kind of how I would play it. I think that's pretty close to what Morgan's doing. I might be doing a little more picking than he is, but basically the important thing to note here is you want to accent those bass notes. So it's the, so that B, C, and G. That's going to give you the sound of the song. You know, that's kind of what makes it recognizable. So just focus on those bass notes. You don't necessarily have to do all of that intricate picking, but you can if you want to make it sound a little fancier. So let's keep going here though.
I don't know where the hell it comes from. Got no idea where it goes when it leaves. But I sure could use a little breeze right now.
Yeah. So in this version, there's a lot of nuanced picking going on. So I'm not going to break it down, you know, note for note. It would take me forever to do that. You know, I don't think you need to learn it that way, honestly. Like, I think you just need to learn a pattern that's pretty close to what they're playing. Because in the studio, a lot of times they just kind of freelance and play, you know, whatever they're feeling. And then they lay that down and then that's the song. So it would take forever to go through that. But basically the thing to note for this so far is the chords in the verse are an E minor, C major, to G major, C and 9 G. And that's basically the chord progression up until the last line of the verse, where you go, kinda like them smoking my full-time leave. So that part you go E minor, D over F sharp, to C. And again, if I was playing this and kind of like how Morgan played it in the Instagram video, I would just do, so you go, I don't know where the hell it comes from. Got no idea where it goes when it leaves. Kinda like them smoking my full-time leave. That's the part where it changes. So that's not perfect. I'm freeballing this right now. Freeballing. I'm kind of just playing it by ear here. But that's kind of how I would play it based on what he did in the Instagram video. And then now you are into the pre-chorus here. So let's see.
But I sure could use a little breeze right now.
Yeah, so for the pre-chorus it goes something bigger to figure it all out. So E minor, C to G. And then it switches a little bit because he goes E minor, F sharp over D to C on the last line of the pre-chorus going into the chorus. So now you are into the chorus.
Yeah, if anybody out there somewhere got a secret they want to share, oh, why it does to her and only brings her back now and then. I guess I've always.
Yeah. So for the chorus, you're gonna start on that C add 9. Oh, what it does, really just ain't fair. So I think for most of the chorus, you go from C to G.
Wanna
So for most of the chorus, it goes from C to G, and then the part where it changes is only brings her back now and then. You go E minor, D, C. So this part right here. C, E minor, D, C. C, now to G. Now you're back into the verse. E minor, C, G. So yeah, for the, again guys, for the chorus, basically it's just C to G for most of it, until that E minor, D to C. And the strumming pattern that I would probably use would go something like this. So basically what I'm doing there for most of it is I'm going down, up, up, down, up, up, down, down, up, down. Same thing here. So where it changes up is on that chord progression change. So what I do there is I go down, down, up, down, down, up, down on the E minor, D, and C. And then you go back to that G. You have that guitar lick, and then you're into the second verse, which is the E minor, C to G. Let's keep going here. This is now the second verse.
Sits there like a feather just waiting on a gale. It's waiting to put my anchor down. But I sure could use a little breeze right now.
So that part right there, but I sure could use a little breeze right now. That's where it goes, instead of E minor, C to G, that's where it goes E minor, F sharp over D to C. So just a small change up there, but you can hear it. It does make a difference. So now you are going into the second chorus. So C, G, C, E minor, D, C, C, G. So now this is the bridge.
That makes sense to me, but this feels like one that I can't help wrong. Guess I'm wrong just to see if anybody out there.
So that part right there, that went, let me go back real quick.
I can taste your right
C,
that makes sense to me, but this feels like one that I can't help wrong. Guess I'm wrong just to see.
so I think that part went from C to D, C to D. Let me just check one more time. C,
That makes sense to me,
D,
this feels like
C,
I can't help wrong. Guess I'm wrong just to
D.
see. Got a
Chorus
secret
now.
they wanna share on why it does to them. It only brings it back down then. I guess I've always.
Yeah. So the last chorus, guys, was basically the same thing as the other choruses. The only thing that you kind of had change up, I have the lyrics up here, kind of in the outro where he goes, and why it always takes her with it. It's still that like chord progression change of the E minor, D to C on the down, down, up, down, down, up, down. What about a win? Then you just go back into that verse pattern too, the E minor, C to G. So if you kind of go back and watch him play it here, I want to see the strumming pattern that he's using.
I don't know where the hell it comes from.
Some of that picking we went over.
Got no idea where it goes when it leaves. When it's here, it's here. When it's gone, it's gone. Kinda like them Smoky Mountain fall time trees.
Yeah, so what he's kind of actually doing, it's not as complex picking. He's actually not even using a pick, he's using his fingers. Yeah, so I don't even think he's really picking. I think he's just kind of strumming like the second, third, and fourth string with his pointer finger, which is kind of weird. I don't typically do that. Can't even really do it. But I think that's kind of what he's doing, but I want to see his strumming pattern here.
If anybody out there somewhere really just ain't fair, and why it always takes her with it, only brings her back now and then.
Yeah, very similar there, except actually I noticed in that video he did E minor, D over F sharp to C for that quick transition. So instead of just E minor, D to C, he actually did the F sharp over D for that. So just one thing to note. You could play it both ways. It's going to sound good. But if you want to play it like him, he did the F sharp over D there. And he's really only strumming with his thumb and not using a pick. So it's kind of hard to tell what he's doing. But I think the pattern we went over is going to be the closest pattern. So it's basically, you know, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. So to me, that really sounds like the rhythm they use in the song, and I think it's gonna be what's closest to him playing here. So yeah, anyways, guys, I hope that helped. Again, the main chords for the verse are the E minor, C to G, and if you want to kind of sound like him, basically you just want to again focus on those bass notes. So that's gonna give you kind of the sound of the song, and then for the chorus, it was really just C to G for almost the entire chorus, until the ending part where you go E minor, D over F sharp to C, and then back to G. So I know that was a lot. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I'll do my best to answer them. I'm thinking about maybe starting this thing where, because I do these tutorials live and I like doing that, but what I notice is that, I go back and watch it and I pick up little things. So what I'm thinking about doing is, I want to continue doing these play it like them videos and watching it live and kind of walking through it with you guys. But I think I might add something on my Patreon page where I make like this PDF printout afterwards that has all of the chord shapes, all of the chords over the lyrics, so you know when to play the chord. And then just like some other cool stuff too. I'm a big fan of songwriting and just like songs in general and kind of deconstructing them. So I'm thinking about having like some song statistics on there, so like the BPM or the tempo, the key it's in, the chords used, even maybe like a songwriting breakdown too, so break down the lyrics and show you kind of the techniques that they're using. So I think I might do that. It's just gonna take me a bit to kind of get the template for that set up, and I would like to go back and do it for the the songs I've already teached as well. And it'd be just a cool way for you guys to support me too, because honestly, the thing that's tough about these videos is they get demonetized because the song is copyrighted in them. So it'd be a way for you guys to help support me if you're interested in that, but also be a cool little PDF sheet to study the songwriting, the guitar playing, and just a few other things. So if you guys think you'd be interested in something like that, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll try and create something. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.